What's up everyone, Tech Me Out here. Now for those of you that are looking for a case with a discreet built-in stand, I have one you should definitely take a look at that has a design that I personally haven't seen in any if many other iPhone cases. This powder pink beauty is made by Ozaki and it's known as the Travel Versatile Case. So what you get in the package is the case, a microfiber cloth, a dust removal sticker, a cleaning wipe, and 2 screen protectors. So a really great starter package with this one. Now to me, one thing that can make or break a case is port and button access, and I must say Ozaki definitely delivered here. All of my ports were just as easy to access with the case as it would be without. Taking a closer look, you have your volume buttons and mute switch, which are still exposed and easy to access. Along the opposing side, you have the same design idea that applies to your lock button as well. All edges of your device are fully protected with the lay on the table design to top it off. Now moving on to the bottom ports of your phone, you have a large opening down here, which I personally like. If you're like me, you may hold your phone like this, where it rests on your pinky. And I've had my share of cases that make holding my device in this manner a pain, so I like the fact that it's open like this on Ozaki's case. Now in reference to how this case is going to feel in your hand, you can expect a very comfortable grip on your phone with very little bulk. I think it's the textured back that helps with this, and also the plastic sides of the case. Now moving on to the last opening of concern, that camera cutout. You won't find any issues here either. Something in particular that appealed to me about this particular case is the design. It's truly unique, like I mentioned. For starters, is going with the theme where you have cutouts of iconic things related to major cities. So the back of mine is themed for Paris, with symbols of things related to Paris cut out in the back of the case, which is made of leather. However, the inside and the sides of the case are made of some type of plastic. Initially in my hand when I first took it out the package, it felt seriously cheap. It had that of cheap plastic and I was a little concerned that I wasn't going to like it. But after I wiggled my phone into it, I actually loved it. And then it was to the point that I couldn't really even tell that it was made out of plastic because it then started to feel kind of premium. You know, solid. You won't find much pull where the case could easily come off the phone, so everything is nice and snug, but not too tight to the point that you cannot remove your phone out the case without fighting with it. So as you can see, it's going to wrap very tightly around the sides of your device, much like a skin decal. Now I can't forget the true star of the show here, at least for me, this stand feature. I seriously thought the stand feature might be a weak attempt at securely propping your phone up, but I was pleasantly surprised yet again here. So using it as a stand was simple and efficient. You just pull from the bottom center and bend it into place and voila. The magnets in this area allow the stand to remain securely in place, which in turn keeps your device in place while it's in portrait or landscape mode. My only complaint with the case is that when using it in portrait mode, I would love to be able to have it a little bit closer to a 90-degree angle, making it stand up more versus lean back. Because when I'm using the built-in stand option while doing things such as FaceTiming, the angle of the camera points more towards the ceiling than my face, which caused me to have to lean up on the camera to be seen. But aside from that, I'd say this one right here is a winner. Priced at $32.99, it's not the cheapest case, but it's definitely not the most expensive. It's a moderate price point for a very versatile case that truly delivers to those who are in the market for premium protection that not only complements the phone, but props it up as well with a decent selection of colors and designs to choose from. So if you're feeling this case like I'm feeling this case and you want to cop one for yourself, the link for it will be down below in the description box, along with some other things that you might want to check out. So that sums everything up for this video. You already know what to do to that like button, share button, and subscribe button if you already haven't. As always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.